Bhasmasat kurute Arjuna.
Bhasmasat kurute Arjuna.
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
Bhasmasat kurute tata.
Bhasmasat kurute tata.
Prabhuji.
Yatedamsi samidogner.
Yatedamsi samidogner.
Bhasmasat kurute Arjuna.
Bhasmasat kurute Arjuna.
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
Bhasmasat kurute tata.
Bhasmasat kurute tata.
यतैदांसि समिद्धो अग्निर्
Yatedamsi samidogner.
भस्मसात् कुरुते अर्जुना
Bhasmasat kurute Arjuna.
अग्नि सर्वकर्माणि
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा
Bhasmasat kurute tata.
यतैदंसि समिद्धोदग्निर्
Yatedamsi samidogner.
भस्मसात् कुरुते अर्जुना
Bhasmasat kurute Arjuna.
ज्ञानाग्नि सर्वकर्माणि
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा
Bhasmasat kurute tata.
Mataji.
यतैदांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः
Yatedamsi samidogner.
भस्मसात् कुरुते अर्जुना
Bhasmasat kurute Arjuna.
ज्ञानाग्नि सर्वकर्माणि
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा
Bhasmasat kurute tata.
यतैदांसि समिद्धो अग्निर्
Yatedamsi samidogner.
भस्मसात् कुरुते अर्जुना
Bhasmasat kurute Arjuna.
ज्ञानाग्नि सर्वकर्माणि
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा
Bhasmasat kurute tata.
यतैदांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः
Yatedamsi samidogner.
भस्मसात् कुरुते अर्जुना
Bhasmasat kurute Arjuna.
ज्ञानाग्नि सर्वकर्माणि
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा
Bhasmasat kurute tata.
यतैदांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः
Yatedamsi samidogner.
भस्मसात् कुरुते अर्जुना
Bhasmasat kurute Arjuna.
ज्ञानाग्नि सर्वकर्माणि
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा
Bhasmasat kurute tata.
यतैदांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः
Yatedamsi samidogner.
भस्मसात् कुरुते अर्जुना
Bhasmasat kurute Arjuna.
ज्ञानाग्नि सर्वकर्माणि
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा
Bhasmasat kurute tata.
Hare Krishna. Word to word meaning. Yata.
Yata.
Just as. Yedamsi.
Yedamsi.
Firewood.
Firewood.
Samidha.
Samidha.
Blazing. Agni. Fire. Bhasma. Bhasmasat. Ashes. Kurute. Comes. Arjuna. Go Arjuna. Jnanagni. Fire of knowledge. Sarva karmani. All reactions to material activities.
All reactions to material activities.
Bhasmasat.
Bhasmasat.
Ashes.
Ashes.
Kurute.
Kurute.
It turns.
It turns.
Tata.
Tata.
Similarly.
Similarly.
Translation and worked out by His Divine Grace. Abhay Charana Ravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Translation. As a blazing fire turns firewood to ashes. O Arjuna, so does the fire of knowledge burn to ashes all reactions to material activities. Please repeat after me. As a blazing fire
As a blazing fire
turns firewood to ashes.
turns firewood to ashes.
O Arjuna,
O Arjuna,
so does the fire of knowledge
so does the fire of the knowledge
burn to ashes
burn to ashes
all reactions
all
to
reactions
material activities.
to material activities.
Purport. Perfect knowledge of self and super self and of their relationship is compared here into fire. This fire not only burns up all reactions to impious activities, but also all reactions to pious activities, turning them into ashes. There are many stages of reactions reactions in the making, reactions 45, reactions already achieved, and reactions at priori. But knowledge of constitutional position of the living entity burns everything to ashes. When one is in complete knowledge, all reactions, both a priori and posterior, are consumed. In the Vedas, Brihad Aranyaka Upanishad 4.4.22, it is stated, Ubhe Vaisvai Yete Tarati Amrita Sattva Asuddhani. One overcomes both the pious and impious reactions of work. Om Jnana Timirandasya
Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dharati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Radha Shri Vishakhanvitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschadare Sakarni Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Any first comer new devotees, actually we have one or two new devotees were there. Can you introduce them? Yes, Mataji, you can tell your name and where you come from.
वॉल्यूम बढ़ाने का प्रभु जी को बताइए सदा वॉल्यूम थोड़ा बढ़ाने का कम
Yeah.
प्रभु जी को बताइए
Chennai. Oh, welcome Mataji. Mataji, you can sit and tell Mataji, don't need to stand.
I'm Suvarna. I'm coming from Kerala.
Kerala. Which part of Kerala?
Near Palakkad.
Okay. Prabhuji was there, no?
डॉक्टर
Huh? Last paper? No. One more Prabhuji. Anybody there? Prabhuji, first time?
योर डिपार्टमेंट
First time you are attending this? Yeah, Prabhuji.
स्केल मेडिसिन
Yes, Prabhuji, you can tell your name. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I am coming, but sometimes not coming. My name is Krishna from West Bengal.
Okay. Now one more Prabhuji. Yeah.
Myself, Tarapati Krishnadas from
Haribol.
Krishna Katha.
Haribol. Welcome, Prabhuji. You are attending ISKCON programs there? Hare Krishna. Because our Rahul Arjun Prabhuji is here. He is from Krishna Katha Desna Prabhuji.
Yes, I spoke to Prabhuji.
Okay. Welcome all the new devotees. Please attend every Friday and encourage us that where we can discuss this transcendental knowledge, and which is very, very important to require in this age of Kali. And we'll pray all these new devotees that they will get more and more association of devotees, mercy from the devotees, and Srila Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all the paramparas. We'll pray by taking shelter of the holy name and chant the holy name 3 times.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Actually, Bhagavad Gita, as it is, you all know here, for the new, actually, Bhagavad Gita is Krishna's song. Krishna, what he given in the given for the age people of the age of Kali. Especially, is given in the end of the Dwapara Yuga and the battlefield. Battlefield is very difficult one, where he given this important message for us to how to live in this age of Kali Yuga. It is actually given to Arjuna, but it's in the namesake it is Arjuna. But it is really to given to Kali Yuga peoples. For us to understand this life, why we taken this human birth. We are very spacious of human birth. If you don't know who I am, who is God, what is the relation between us, then it is like animal, scripture is very clear, it's like Dvipada Pashu. It is very condemning to the our human birth if we are not doing Krishna consciousness. So very straightforward. Shastras are very straightforward and very clear. That is, understand who are you. And human birth is a junction, where you can divert your birth, all these things. Cycle of birth, death, old age and disease. From the cycle only we can come out from the human birth, where we have to utilize. And we learning from the chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. In chapter 3, Krishna is explaining that lust covers the knowledge and ignorance binds us to the material world. Because lust means, you understand, no? Because different our desires, many desires what we have, that is, it's called as a lust. And but that one is covers the knowledge, and ignorance binds us in the, once it is covers, it's called ignorance or illusion. We don't know what to do. That is covers us in this material world. Dutifully detached one or karma yoga is the means given to attain the transcendental knowledge. Then chapter 3 also it further glorifies the transcendental knowledge as being able to elevate us from Sakama Karma Yoga to Nishkama Karma Yoga, and being able to award our intelligence the strength to overcome all lusty desires. Having the power to purify our consciousness from passion to goodness. Now, chapter 4 emphasizes on what is transcendental knowledge and how it is received. See, Prabhupada nicely writes in the his chapter summaries. Initially, Prabhupada writes each chapter as a content of summary. In this 4th chapter, he writes transcendental knowledge, the spiritual knowledge of the soul of God. Spiritual knowledge of the soul, God, and of their relationship is both purifying and liberating. Both are purifying and liberating. Such knowledge is the fruit of selfless devotional action, karma yoga. The Lord explains the remote history of the Gita, the purpose and the significance of his periodic descent to the material world, and the necessity of approaching a guru, a realized teacher. So all we learn now, all these points what Prabhupada is writing, it is very clearly we learn. We are soul, we are transcendental knowledge means the knowledge about the soul, knowledge about the God, Krishna, and relationship between them. These 3 things very important. Then we have to apply practically to in our life. This relationship, once we understand, we have to apply this practical knowledge. That's what we understand in the chapter number 4. And in the 3rd chapter, Krishna also mentions that in the sloka number 3.3, to perform the highest level of karma yoga, surrendering all works to Krishna, one must know who Krishna is. Okay, he is telling you surrender to me, but he is not telling Krishna who is. Now he is telling chapter 4 provides this knowledge. He already provided. Okay, how we receive this knowledge he provided in the section 1st number, and then Krishna told himself who he is, because I will not be going all this section because whoever you can read the Bhagavad Gita again and you can understand. And in this chapter 4 there is sections 4.1 to 4.10 is transcendental knowledge about the Krishna, and then sloka number 11 to 15 it is applying transcendental knowledge, and 16 to 24 understanding the karma on the platform of jnana. Then 25 to 33 sacrifice lead to transcendental knowledge, and sloka number 34 to 42 which is now section going, it's a conclusion of the transcendental knowledge. How we have to receive, and Krishna is glorifying, and what we have to do in coming slokas. Krishna tells what we have to do also. Now in this sloka, Krishna is very important one word he is telling. You know, Jnanagni sarva karmani. He is telling sarva karmani. All karmas will be burned. When you knowing the transcendental knowledge means I am the spirit soul. I am not this body. My relationship with Krishna, I am part and parcel of Krishna, and that is the relationship. What is relationship between me and Krishna? What is the relationship between me and Krishna? Jivera Swarupa Krishna Nityadas. This is one of the relationships. It means we are the servant, eternal servant of Krishna. See, it is the eternal servant of the Krishna. That means Krishna is the master. We are the servant. That is what we have to understand. We already went through all this subject. But very, very important to always to understand I am the servant. I am the servant. If we are not serving Krishna, we are serving somebody else. It is going on. Because soul cannot be kept ideal. It has to do all the activity. Always it is going to be, it is very active because it is part and parcel of Krishna. Krishna is so active. He is Ananda Maya Abhyasa. He is always happy. Soul is like that. It's never get entangled in any of these things. But that soul at present is in the state of conditioned life. Very, very difficult. We forgot the Krishna and we don't know what we have to do. That means relationship. That's what I was discussing. Relationship between us and Krishna is the servant. Then we have to do serve. Krishna is very happy when we are serving him, because always we are tell if you keep one steps for any devotional service, Krishna will come towards us 10 steps. You put little faith, chant holy name. Krishna will give you all the support. He will give you time. He will give you place. What you have to do, everything Krishna will give. He is telling. That's what Krishna's compassion, you know. Nobody is telling like this. Krishna is clearly telling, you chant my holy name, I will take care of you. Then why we have to go here and there? Just chant his holy name. And here what now today is okay, before that I was telling about the sarva karma, means all karma. We understand karma also. What is karma? I have some slides about understanding karma also again. After that I will come back to this part of the understanding. Okay? Laws of karma. We have to understand. We all know karma. We always tell something happened because of my previous karma. Because only something happened will tell bad. This is because of karma. Good happening will not tell karma. It is my own now present what I am doing, you know. My what we call? Effort. My effort I am doing. But when bad happened, we will blame somebody. Especially we will blame to whom? God. This is because we don't know him, you know. That's what we are blaming him. See, in this world, some are born as rich, some are born as very poor. They don't have money. He's pulling his empty pocket. Okay, this is reality. I am telling. And some are born as strong, and some are weak. Some are beautiful. Some are very ugly. We can see these things in the world, how it is happening. And then finally we will blame to Lord. Some have lot of to eat. some have not even a drop. And we can see, when we are seeing, we will feel lot of compassion on them. But what we are doing here? Wasting lot of food. We have lot of food, but we are wasting. But these all are happening. You know, some have not even a drop. Some of the water not there. So much trouble facing people in this material world. Why? Some get the best education. Some don't have a basic needs, education. They don't have even food, drop of food. Then where is the education? You know, it is very, very difficult situations. Some stay in mansions, big house, enough for 1,000 people sometimes. If you know Ambani's building, it's 24, I think, 24 floors. 31 floors, you know, so big. It's needed for a family. That's what in Ishavasya principle it is telling, you know, we are all encroaching others' belongings. Some stay in small huts. Some are born to rich parents. Some are born to poor parents. There is so much suffering around us. Is God responsible? Partial? Cruel? What do you think? And everybody silent.
God is not responsible.
God is not responsible. Sure. We know now, because of mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we know God is not responsible. But it is, yes, he is not responsible. Okay, to tell he is not partial, he is not cruel also. He is so compassionate and so friendly, so loving. So many things, Krishna, when you read Bhagavad Gita, you will understand how Krishna is so compassionate. Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam. He is the well-wishers and best friend of all the living entities. All living entities, Krishna is telling. Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam. It is not only human. He is friend of animals. He is a friend of trees or aquatic. Everything, whatever it is there, he is the friend. Sarva Bhutanam it is. Now Krishna is a loving father. Yes or not?
Yes.
Krishna is a loving father. How we can see this one? Krishna is the loving father. Please tell me how.
He provides everything for free.
Haribol. He provides everything to free. Prabhuji told it's free, but we have to pay money in the supermarket.
Water, yeah.
Prabhuji is telling water. No, water also we have to pay. Municipality we have to pay nowadays.
Air.
We are not paying at present air. But yes, sometimes we pay because in Corona time, very difficult. There was no oxygen. It's not available. Sunlight at present, okay, but still solar when comes. So, and then like that, many things, you know, Lord provides free.
Prabhuji, this young Bhakta is saying Krishna is very kind. Sarvesh, his name is Sarvesh.
Yeah, it's very kind, Krishna. That's what he is providing, everything free. Like Prabhuji told, it is free. But we charge them because not Lord is charging. And he is very compassionate, like he is very, very kind. And he is loving father, and he never forgets us.
And even if you don't believe him, still he provides.
Yeah, if we are not believing also, he provides us. And he never forgets us. We forget, but he never forgets us. Whatever you do, he keep it in his memory. And he comes as a different incarnation. Sometimes it comes as an incarnation. He gives this Bhagavad Gita. Please read, he will tell. We tell no time. But again he is the time. He is telling I am the time. And he will tell I am coming and take back you again. That's everything Krishna doing. But he gives Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam to understand us. Who we are. Why we are taken as human birth. And even not that he sent his representatives. They are pure devotees serving there. He will tell go and teach them. Because he wants to take us back to in his Leela to serve. To enjoy with Krishna. That is his compassion. Right? Because he don't want he to struggle in this jail. This is like material world is called, it's a jail. Dukkalaya, Ashashvata. Because recent I was hearing this one. See, like alcohol shops, what we call Madiralaya. We school what we call Vidyalaya. Then Granthalaya, library. Like this, everything is Bhojanalaya, where we have taking food. Restaurant, Bhojanalaya. Everywhere you go, if you go to Bhojanalaya, you will get one Bhojan there. Then if you ask book, he will not provide you book. He will tell you go to Granthalaya. Now if you go to this, Krishna created this world and he given name what? Dukkhalaya. He created this and he given name Dukkhalaya. Now if you are going and we are in Dukkhalaya and are asking, I want peace, I want happiness, I want this, that. Is possible? Not possible. But that is what we have to understand. It is very, very Dukkhalaya. But yes, how to change that situation? We have to read Bhagavad Gita. That's what God is Krishna is the loving Father. And he is like a judge. God is compared to a judge. Why? Because he is not partial. He is partial. He is not partial. He gives judgment according to laws or according to requirement. He will not partial. He is not partial. That's what God is not partial. Judge also not partial.
Krishna is only partial to the devotees. Krishna is only partial.
No, he never partial to anyone. Anything is not partial. Because devotee is loving him, that's what he is reciprocating. See, like father, loving father, has 5 children. Yet one children is not at all listening. Father will not little bit keep him away, but he will love him. Okay, same, but in the 5, one may be very obedient, doing all the jobs. We feel that father is loving him more.
Close.
That is only our perception. Father is loving him more. But because this son itself made himself to father to love him more. Not because of father. That's what he is not partial at all. Even devotees. God is compared to a judge. A sloka is there. Sarvasya chaham, Sanivishto, Matas Prati Jnanam, Apohanam cha, Vedesya Sarve, Aham Eva Vedyo, Vedanta. I am seated in everyone's heart. And from me comes remembrance, knowledge and forgetfulness. Children, it is very important. See, Krishna is telling, he is giving knowledge, he is giving remembrance, and forgetfulness also. In exam, you will not remember. Krishna is partial. No. By all the Vedas, but by all the Vedas, I am to be known. The Prabhuji told, all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta and I am the knower of the Vedas. Complete. Krishna is telling everything is coming from the Krishna. He is a judge. God is compared to judge. Same judge have rigorous embarrassment to one. Judge award plenty of compensation to others. Okay? Why judge is awarding different judgment? God is compared to judge. Is judge is partial? No. Same. He is compared. God is not. Krishna is not partial. I am friend of all. Krishna is again telling. Samoham sarvabhuteshu name deshesti na priyaha. Ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya maite teshu sapi aham. I envy no one. Nor I am partial to anyone. I am equal to all, but whoever renders service unto me, Prabhuji, Abhishek, Krishna is telling, see, but whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I am also a friend to him.
Mutual reciprocation.
Mutual reciprocation is there. How much you reciprocate? Krishna will reciprocate that much. But if you love, he will be give more. There is no. But God is compared to a judge. Judge gives different judgment according to activity of the individuals and laws of the land. Definition of law of karma. Definition of the law of karma, the Bhagavad Gita states the activity performed by the living entity conditioned by three modes. We know three modes:
Sataguna Raja.
sattva, rajo, tamo. Under the control and purview of times are called karma. Okay? This is very important to understand because our activities performed by the living entity conditioned by three modes under the control and purview of time are called karma. Okay, we are bound with the time in this material world. If you go to spiritual world, there is no time, all present. What does it mean here? The soul, which is now covered with the material body under the influence of three modes and being controlled by time, is performing activity. But the activities performed by the living entities are very, very important. We should know what to do and what not to do. See, this person, he is sitting in a massage chair, and he has to enjoy. What he is doing there? He is sleeping, and in hands what it is? Sitting. Then he has a remote control. Because we have to know in the massage chair what it will do. It has to massage your feet, and you have to feel. There also I am eating. And I am sleeping. What massage chair will do? It will do its work, but it is not helping. Third law of Newton. Science. Every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. This is the karmas. Law of karma is like that. Every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Definition of law of karma: as you sow. Means if you sowing a seed of neem tree, what will come? Neem only, like that, you know. I am going here fast because I have to catch my sloka today. Definition of law of karma, again it is telling here. Antithesis of karma. Karmano hi api bodhavyam cha vikarmana. Akarmanasya bodhavyam gahana karmano gati. The intricacies of actions are very hard to understand. This karma is very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is. Okay? Important. What we are doing, what we not to do, and what action is helping us. Frequently we ask this question: how does the law of karma work? What are the different kinds of karma? What is the duration of the results of karma? If I don't know the law of karma, will it still work? Does good and bad karma nullify each other? Why do bad things happen to good people? Law of karma work. Okay? How does the law of karma works? It is soul and material nature, and then judges the Paramatma. It is work like a triangle. Soul desires. Krishna sanctions. Prakriti provides. Now Krishna will sanction everything?
No.
You are desire.
According to our karma.
Whatever required. Prabhu is telling whatever required. No.
According to our karma.
According to karma, what we deserve.
What we deserve.
What we deserve, he will give. Because he knows he is Paramatma sitting within us, and he is noting down. Actually, we know who is noting down. Chitragupta is noting down. You know who is Chitragupta? Yamaraj secretary. You write each point you write, whatever you are doing. And then if you go to him, but we all are not going because we all are sitting here and discussing about Krishna and Krishna. That is today's sloka is telling. You are all sinful or what it is telling? Sin or pious. All activities will be gone. Finish. You don't have now. You don't need to go to Yamaraj. We will not talk about him. Because here material world and where I am means I am in the material. What is situation? I am in the material body. What I am bound by three modes. What is the controlling me? This is the time. This is the executor. This is Prakriti. Then soul is desiring. Prakriti is executing as a judge. Paramatma who is watching me. We have to very very important. Who is watching me?
Paramatma.
Yeah. How does the law of karma work? Here an analogy is there. It's in a hotel restaurant when we are going. Soul is like a customer Material nature is waiter, cook, and judge is the cashier. How much you eat, how much you taken, he will
Bill.
bill it. And what are the different kinds of karma? Okay, in karma also there is different kinds of karma. That's what this sloka what we read, action, inaction, and
Action.
forbidden action. Yeah. Now vikarma, karma, and akarma. Vikarma is red light. Karma is yellow. Akarma is green. You can go. Where you can go?
Back to
You can
garden.
go back to garden. Sorry, I am going back. This is vikarma, is bad activities. You are performing bad activities. These all are the problems, bad results, hellish situation. Not only hellish situation, you will get here itself sometime. Okay, you can see many people. So what happening here? Okay, meat eating, gambling, intoxication, illicit relations. This is the 4 regulatory principle. Why we are following? Okay. Why we are following the 4 regulatory principle? It will otherwise it will be as a vikarma. Because in bhakti we cannot do vikarma. Means bad activities not to perform, because we cannot chant the holy name. We can't do many other things. If you meat eating or gambling, intoxication, like that. Because what will happen? Vikarma, bad activities. Mercy is lost with the non-vegetarian diet. If you eat in the dharma stands on 4 pillars, is what mentioned. Mercy is lost with the non-vegetarian, 1 leg lost. Truthfulness is lost with the gambling. Cleanliness of mind is lost with the illicit relationship. And austerity is lost with the intoxication. All 4, then where is dharma? In the Kali Yuga, all 4 we are doing. Where is dharma stands? Dharma can't stand. Because in other age it was one by one, it was there. In Kali Yuga, only we have little bit truthfulness. All other is gone. Even at present, it is not there, because everywhere gambling. So many problems. Here one small, why do some religions or scriptures allow such actions? One example is there, to have meat, what all an individual would need to do. Okay, if you want to eat, scripture says some scripture you can eat meat. Now there is a way to eat the meat. Only selected animal can be killed, not cow in any condition. Animal must be offered as a sacrifice to Mother Kali. Animal can be sacrificed only once in a month on Amavasya day. Animal has to be offered in the middle of the night. You have to cut the throat yourself. You have to look the goat eye to eye and experience the pain of the animal. Just before cutting the throat of the goat, you have to chant a mantra in the ear to the goat. My dear goat, now I am cutting your throat, but in my next life, you cut my throat. So eating the meat, you have a lot of, okay, eating the meat, you have a lot of rules. But at present, it is not like that, That's what I am telling you. It is allowed in the scripture with the regulations. Because somebody unable to do with the regulation, monthly once. Restrictions they are given. Because from this restriction, he can come out from the eating the meat. This type of activity. That's what scripture put restriction, but a little bit, okay. But once you understand, then you leave the eating of all these animals. Good results, heavenly situation, karma, okay. Good, and it will give you heavenly or many other, like if you get maybe like good job, pious results, many things are there. It's not only heavenly is one of the part of that. Akarma, neutral activity. Okay? Akarma is neutral activity. It is related to Lord. Because whatever Krishna is telling, I am performing. Krishna is what telling in Bhagavad Gita? I am doing. He is telling, don't eat meat. He is telling, Patram Palam Pushpam Doyam. He is telling, just give me related to this item. So he never told, he give me meat. And here, see, it's very neutral, because in this picture you can say Akarma. Karna, he is actually, his chariot is stuck and he is trying to pull out the chariot wheel. Krishna is telling him to kill. Whom he is telling?
Arjuna.
Arjuna. Arjuna is going to kill him because he know Krishna's word is the karma. That's all. You don't wait. He just kill. This is the what akarma means. When you are doing activities related to service of Krishna, you don't have karma. This is all called akarma. Because Arjuna is doing activity as per the Krishna's instructions. See, there was two people. One is Duryodhana, another was Arjuna. Duryodhana was doing for his selfish purpose. He is entangled. But Arjuna is as per the doing instructions of Krishna. Because Arjuna was doing akarma, Krishna was doing vikarma. Duryodhana, sorry. Duryodhana was doing vikarma. Here is one sloka, 9.27. I will be passing this one. What are the different kinds of karma? We learn karma is good action, vikarma is bad action, bad reactions, and akarma action without reaction. Because first two karma also having reaction, vikarma has reaction, akarma don't have reaction. Then what is duration of result of karma? Okay? Means duration, it is how fast. Some are instant karmas, which is example is that from the ATM, we are pulling money. It is instant. Now delayed karma is like that. You are taking money from a checkbook. It is delayed. You will not get money today. You will get money maybe after 2 days, like that. That is called delayed and instant karma. And then what is the duration of result of karma? Instant karma. Okay? Instant karma, what will happen? Immediate slap. Delayed karma is the court. Like a person is killed somebody, it will be in the court, he will take some time to get punishment. But that is the instant karma. And delayed karma is judge. Law of karma works on whom? Okay? Laws of karma works on whom? Is individual karma by my own. It will work on me. There is law of karma works on whom? Collective karma. Collective means Krishna will collect some people, make a war. Okay? Make a war. And he will kill. Means they have some similar type of karmas. Or like maybe an accident happened. Okay? Different people are getting at a time. But different is there, but it's collectively. In one shot, you will get the reaction. Like here is maybe an earthquake. You get a collective karma or in a war. This is law of karma of on whom? Shared karma. Family, national leaders. When we marry, 50-50. Okay? Karma will work 50-50. Not to marry. Because it is scriptures it says, you know. That's what it is advice, become a brahmachari and a sannyasi. Only for it is advice only for the male, not for female. But it is shared karma, okay? Family or national or leaders. They also leaders, you know, they have to share the karma. If I don't know the law, still karma works. It will work. If you are in the traffic signal and there is red, you cross, what will happen? How much KD now is charging?
300.
300
KD.
Something 150 or 300 KD now they are charging if you are crossing the. Now I don't know the law. I don't know the law. He will put inside, then you have to go to jail in the 6 months. Because it will work. Ignorance is not an excuse. This is very important. Ignorance is not an excuse. I am coming this satsang and I am not chanting the holy name. It's not an excuse. Okay? I am not reading Bhagavad Gita. It's not an excuse. You must do that one because it is stated in the scripture. Does good and bad karma nullify each other? No. Because how much good karma you have to that much you will get good karma. How much bad you have to get? You have to get. Not like that I did 5 good karmas, 3 bad karmas, and I will have to get 2 only. No, not like that. You will enjoy 7 good. This is the and why do bad things happen to good people? Well, like in the granaries, granaries, an example is given, like food grains, they are storing in the tanks and last in, they call, last hour first. Silos, yeah.
First
What
in,
you
first
put-
out.
First in,
First out.
first out, like that. Because whatever you put karma, it is like that. What goes in comes first. How does the law of karma work? Soul, desire, material nature, execution. Paramatma is the judge. What are the different kinds of karma? Karma, vikarma,
Akarma.
akarma. You understand now, this is very important. Karma, vikarma and akarma to understand. What is the duration of results of karma? It is instant or it is a delay. The law of karma works on whom? It's collectively and individually. If I don't know the law of karma, will still it work? Yes. Ignorance is no excuse. Does God and good and bad karma nullify each other? No. We have to suffer for good and bad reaction separately. Why do bad things happen to good people? This is question we always having. People suffer for their past actions. That's what happens. Even we see good people, but they have maybe some bad karmas, and it is now he is getting that one. What should we do now? What should we do? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You see, I told human life is like a junction. In the train, when you coming junction, you can change the trains to going another destination. Your human body is like a junction. You can change the destination. If I want to go India or if I want to go to USA, I have a choice to go. The choice is given only human, not any others, because they don't have that intelligence. Life is preparation, death is an examination. When exam comes, yam vapi smaran bhavam yajanti ante kalevaram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sattat bhava bhavitaha. Whatever state of being one remember, when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will remain attain without pain. This it's another sloka, 8.5. And whoever at the end of his life quits his body, remembering me alone at once, attains my nature. Of this there is no doubt. Yati nasti atra samshaya. See, Krishna is very clear in the words. Atra samshaya. No, you don't put any doubt. In my word, you don't put doubt. What I am telling, it will happen. But only for my desire to now to serve him, I have to put my time. Okay, this is ends. Actually, this slide Shivaguna Prabhuji given for me to do a JST course. Okay, science of journey of self-discovery. Journey of self-discovery. Okay, this book Prabhuji itself given. It is available in the Amazon. Please purchase this book. Give lots of answers for your life. Like this one slideshow I have given. But many points we have doubts and all these things. This book is I felt it is very, very good book. Thank you, Prabhuji, because he given me this presentation and this book. And it is so nice. We all can read this book. Time to time we can read. Now I have to go back to today's presentation out of time. But today one excuse we have. We don't have prasadam to serve here. Okay? Okay, we were here, correct? Yeah. Today's sloka, what Krishna is telling?
Fire.
As a blazing fire turns firewood to ashes, O Arjuna, so does the fire of knowledge burn to ashes all reactions to material activities. That's why all your karmas will be burned now when you have the knowledge of
Transcendental knowledge.
transcendental knowledge. That's what today's chapter also we are speaking. This is the transcendental knowledge, knowledge of the soul, knowledge of the God and his relationship. This is the knowledge once you know everything, your action and reactions completely burns out. You will be pure. Go back to Godhead. Analogy Prabhupada is given here in purport. Knowledge compared to fire burns. Before that, there is a theme. By that knowledge of self and super soul and their relationship, one burns all
sinful reactions.
Here both actually burns all pious and sinful reactions. Analogy, knowledge compared to fire burns all reactions to material activity. See, all reactions to material activity. Two types of reactions, pious and impious. Prabhupada is telling that one, prior and posterior.
Before and after.
Before and after. That is Brihad Aranyaka Upanishad. Both burn. Prabhupada is telling 4 stages of reactions. All are bound by transcendental knowledge. Reaction in making, reaction fortifying, reaction already achieved, reaction prior. We will understand this one by sloka. In Padma Purana, this sloka comes. Okay? Sinful reactions are understood in progressive stages. These stages are often described as Kutam, Bijam, Prarabdha and Aprarabdha. These all are your karma's progressive stages. It is we have thousands of years. We don't know when we come this material world. Our karma is there in the different stages. Kutam, Bijam, Prarabdha and Aprarabdha. That is a statement is confirmed in the Padma Purana. Aprarabdha phalam papam kutam bijam phalon mukam. Kramenaiva Praliyate Vishnu Bhakti Ratatmana. For those who are engaged in the devotional service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, all sinful reactions, whether fortified in the stalk or in the form of a seed, gradually vanish. Therefore, the purifying potency of the devotional service is very strong and it is called Pavitra Uttama. This is 9.2. The purest Uttama means the transcendental, Tamas means the material world or darkness, and Uttama means that which is transcendental to material activity. Devotional activities are never to be considered material. Prabhupada is writing, devotional activities are never to be considered material because it is not binding us, it is not giving us reactions or anything, it is not giving. That's what it is. Devotional service. Devotional activities are never to be considered material, although sometimes it appears that devotees are engaged just like ordinary men. One who can see and is familiar with the devotional service will know that they are not material activities. They are all spiritual and devotional, uncontaminated by material modes of nature. This Prabhupada is writing in 9.2 because it's the longest purport Prabhupada writes in the Bhagavad Gita. That's what he writes, karma in the progressive stage, in 4 stages, Kutam, Bijam, Prarabdha and Aprarabdha. Okay? Now Kutam, the deep root, unmanifested ignorance, it is already there in the deep in your karma account. It is very deep. It is suddenly you cannot pull now. It is very, very deep, meaning very subtle root of sinful desires hidden in the heart. It is ignorance, avidya in dormant but dangerous form. Okay, root is there. Okay, now if you want to burn a tree, okay, if you burn a tree, top portion is burned, but in forest or anywhere. But when rain comes, what will happen? Again it will come up. That root is not burned. Like that, it is like Kutam is like that. It is there. Okay, it is not born. It is any time because that desire. Sometimes we have unknowingly it is coming. We don't know. Maybe we are chanting the holy name. Somewhere it is something is popping up. We don't know. Like that. This karma is very difficult to understand. But it is there in the Kutam stage. And this is in early unseen stage. Okay? Rust forming inside iron. Okay? An example, rust forming inside the iron. Though not yet visible, it will produce reactions later. Okay? When construction going on, if you not found that purity in the material, if it is rusted, what will happen?
Later it will.
Yeah, later it will collapse. Prabhuji, he is actually the safety. You have to see a lot of things in the production going on. Though not yet visible, it will produce reactions later. Related sloka in Bhagavad Gita, 5.5, 15. Nor does the Supreme Lord assume anyone sinful or pious activities, embodied being, however, are bewildered because of the ignorance which covers their real knowledge. Ignorance is the root. This is the kutam, okay? And it is there in the your heart. It is because these four are there karmas. It is there, and next it is the bijam. Bijam is the seed stage. The sinful desires has now taken seed form in the heart. If nourished, it will sprout into action. You see, sometime some situation will come because it will give us some desire. You put some, nourishment to that thought, it will act. Sinful desires has now taken seed from in the heart, form in the heart. If nourished, it will sprout into action. Like example, okay? So crude example I will give. I want to kill that person. One person, he is my enemy. How you will kill? You will not kill like this. But if you nourish it every day, or you may give some money to somebody else, some gundas, and you will kill him because you nourishing every day. I want to kill him. I feel like this. Because that thought itself, if you remove, then it will not happen, But you always think because that person did me like this. It is in not only this, any time. Okay? Any subject, sometimes a person is done for us bad. That is actually feeling. He done bad because of our karma. Now, whenever I am seeing this person, that comes in my mind always remembrance. I may not respect him. Okay? I will not may respect, or I may not smile with him. I may go seeing like this, like that. Okay? This is what happens. A seed planted in the soil, not a tree, but potentially is a tree. It is not a tree. It is a seed. It is not sprouted, but latest shloka in Bhagavad Gita 3.37. Kamesha Krodesha Rajoguna Samudbhava Mahashano Mahapapam Vidyanam Vidyanam Hiha
Vairinam.
The Supreme Personality Godhead said, it is lust only, Arjuna, which is born out of contact with the material mode of passion and later transformed into wrath, and which is the all-devouring sinful enemy of this world. This is Krishna very clearly telling. That's what lust, when it comes, immediately you don't associate with them, because Krishna is telling, Kama Esha, Krodha Esha, Rajoguna Samudbhava. It will burn, but if you associate with that, it will give us problem. See, now some desire came, and I put some effort to achieve it. If I am not achieved, what will happen? I will get anger. Something, I will get upset. Upset is nothing but a form of anger. I will get upset. And which is coming, all devouring sinful enemy of this world, and that is coming in the mode of passion. That time, whatever anger is mode of passion. Lust, karma, kama is the bijam, the seed of sinful actions. And prarabdha, it is very important, manifested reactions. Okay, already it's manifested. You got this body because of prarabdha karma. The karma that has already begun to fructify. This includes present body, present suffering or enjoyment, disease, wealth, position, etc. Many things, whatever now I am getting, I am sitting here, all these things are prarabdha karma now. I got this body, this is prarabdha karma. As it like fruit already growing on the tree. It is already started and is growing. An arrow already released. And arrow means when fighting going on. You release it, it is already will hit. And the latest shloka in Bhagavad Gita, we already went through this shloka. The emphasis of actions are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, what inaction is. Vikarma, karma, and akarma. This is the what three things we have to understand, because only we can understand in this prarabdha karma, and it is in the human body. Even animal body is also prarabdha karma, or a tree where we are seeing. But they cannot understand these three type of karmas. Only human can understand, realize it, and he want to come out from this, and he can do always akarma, not karma, not
Vikarma.
vikarma. Karma is the good activity, akarma is, vikarma is
Prohibited activities.
bad activities, opposite to that. Then last one is aprarabdha, not yet manifest, meaning the accumulated karma which has not yet started giving result. It is like seed stored in warehouse, future destiny waiting. Okay, these all are aprarabdha. Then important sloka in Bhagavad Gita Bhagavatam, it is 6.1.15. Only a rare person who has adapted complete unalloyed devotional service to the Krishna can uproot the weeds of sinful actions with no possibility that they will revive. He can do this simply by discharging devotional service, just as the sun can immediately dissipate fog by its rays. I don't know if it is correct. This verse explains that pure bhakti burns. Okay, I think it is now I'm going on. It is actually this sloka actually all the four of your karmas are burning.
Sukadeva Goswami is
Yeah.
giving to Parikshit Maharaj.
Kutam, Bijam, Aprabdha, even Prarabdha by unalloyed devotional service. Aprarabdha also it will go. All things will gone. Now what will happen? This is the just summary. Kutam, Bijam, Aprarabdha, Prarabdha. Meaning is root of ignorance, seed of desire, unmanifested karma and manifest karma. Example is hidden disease, seeds in soil, stored seeds and growing fruit. Karma yoga reduces the reaction, jnana burns any reaction, but pure bhakti completely destroys all stages of karma. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is telling, Sarva dharmam parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tam sarva papebi mokshayasami ma shucha. Again he is telling, do not fear, do not worry. Krishna is always telling, earlier also I told, don't worry, he is telling very clear words. But we don't have faith on his words. If all karma are nullified, then why still this body which we got from prarabdha karma? Okay, it's a question now. Okay? All karma is gone, which means our we don't have in this body. We have to live to spiritual world. But why still there? Okay, just we learn this one, and bhakti destroys karma, but how? The famous verse, actually it is has to, I have some confusion there. This sloka is 6115. Pure devotional service destroy all sinful reactions, just like the sun dissipate the fog. Kutam, Bijam, Aprarabdha and Prarabdha are destroyed, but the key question is Prarabdha destroyed? Why body remains? The arrow analogy is Prabhupada always gives. Karma is like an arrow already released. Okay, it is already released, and it is already there now. It is going to do its act. It is released already. The force behind the future arrow is stopped. Okay, future don't have arrows, but this arrow is stopped. This body means finished. The stock of arrow is burned, but the arrow already released may continue briefly. Okay, it will go, and the devotee's body continues not because karma is binding him, but because the body is now used for Krishna's service. You understand all these things, akarma. Now you are going to use this body for Krishna's service. It is no longer karmic, it will become spiritualized. Okay? Because this body, Krishna wants his message to be preached, his message to be delivered to the fallen souls. Who will do? Because we all got come out from the karma. Now that's what he keep us some time to deliver his message. Example from Bhagavad Gita 37. This sloka, today's sloka is, as a blazing fire turns firewood to ashes, O Arjuna, so does the fire of knowledge burns to ashes all reactions to material activities. As a blazing fire turns firewood to ashes, the fire of knowledge burns all karma. If karma is ashes, can ashes bind you? No, it will not bind. But the body may continue like a fan that keeps rotating after switch is turned off. See, it is working or not fan? Huh? Is working still? No, not stop.
Residual effect.
Like that one. Fan, if you stop also, your karma is stopped, but body still there sometime. Like electricity is like karma, switch off is the surrender. Fan rotating body, continue to preach the Krishna's message. After some time it stops. We have lot of hopes Krishna giving. Not lot of hopes, 100%. He is giving us the surety that please do my devotion. You all your actions, reactions, all are burned out and you will be taken back to his abode. The body of a pure devotee is no longer materially caused, karmically binding. Okay? It is not action now. It becomes Krishna's instrument. That's what Prabhupada is writing when he is going to, where he is going. He was going to USA to preach this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instructions. So his Guru Maharaj's instruction, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement. He was telling that, he was seeing all these things. He said, I don't know how I will preach, but make me in your hand a instrument, puppet, instrument. That's all he was praying to the Lord. Become Krishna's instrument. I shall free you from all sinful reactions. Aham tam sarva papebhyo mokshayasami masucha. Freedom does not always mean immediate death. It means no future bondage. There are two perspectives. For condition and soul, body is result of prarabdha karma. For surrender devotees, body is Krishna's arrangement for service. Externally, it looks like karmic. That's what I told. Many devotees works in the different companies or anywhere, but their consciousness is completely different. They looks like doing same action. I am also working. He is also working, but that person don't know that what a devotee is doing. His consciousness. That means he always thinks how to give Krishna consciousness to others. Externally it looks like karmic. Internally it is Bhagavad Prasada, Lord's mercy. That is why great devotees like Prahalad, Haridas Thakur, Srila Prabhupada still face suffering, but it was not karmic punishment, it was divine arrangement and mercy. Okay? It is like even Srila Prabhupada was facing lot of issues in his body, but he in that age of 69 he started. He went all over 14 times. It's possible. It is a miracle whatever Prabhupada did. So, and 108 temples were established. For us to conduct one program is difficult sometimes. We have to wait, we have to send so many messages, so many people we have to call them. We need Lakshmi, so many things. And continuously we are doing from so many years, still we are struggles. But Prabhupada, see, it is. And again I want to tell you one thing. When you do this type of selfless work, money and Lakshmi will come. Because Krishna is sending. I have that so many times realized, because I am handling this Lakshmi. Sometimes if I think, once I thought like that many years back, how can happen? Next week onwards, I don't have problem. And I will stop thinking. This is what Krishna's service, you do selfless service, he will support how much you needed. Not that he will give too much and make us problem, no. How much needed, that much will be always there. Now what I have?
Last slide.
Bhakti destroys the binding potency of karma, not necessarily visible physical circumstance immediately. Okay? I think as a criminal is pardoned, but paperwork and release process may take time. The devotee is already liberated internally. That is a sloka. And Prabhupada, devotion, direct experience of the Supreme Lord and detachment from other things. These three occur simultaneously for one who has taken shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead In the same way, that pleasure, nourishment, and relief from hunger come simultaneously and increasingly with each bite for a person engaged in eating. This sloka is from the Bhagavatam. Prabhupada, that actually it is Prabhupada disciples actually translating this one. Sri Jiva Goswami has explained this analogy as follows. Bhakti or devotion may be compared to tushti, satisfaction, because they both take the form of pleasure, pare shanu bhava, experience of the Supreme Lord, and pushti, nourishment, are analogous because both sustain one's life. Finally, virakti may be compared because both free one from further anchoring so that one may experience shanti, peace. You want to do peace of mind? Do devotional service. Krishna giving peace formula. Where? Bhoktaram Nitya Sarvata Sarvaloka Maheshwara Suzam Sarvabhutanam Shanti. But he is telling you, I am the supreme benefactor of all the sacrifices and all austerities. I am the friend of all the living entities. And I am the controller of both, all the planets, material or spiritual or devatas. I am the controller. If you understand that one, then you will get peace. This is the what is understanding and applying in your life. This Siddhartha. And many other places also Prabhupada is telling 2.7 also Prabhupada, Krishna is telling peace formula 2.70. Karma is nullified, bondage is destroyed, further birth is stopped. Body continues temporarily for service. When service in this body completes, Krishna calls the devotee back. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the hope Krishna given in this today's sloka. Please chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And be happy. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I took some extra time. Normally I not take. I think this slide ends here. And you can see that beautiful photos, actually maybe not correctly it is. This one, Nagar Sankirtan. How happy these devotees. No, they are Western devotees in the Western body, but they are so happy when chanting the holy name and spreading in the streets of different worlds. USA, Russian continent. So difficult continent that we have to spread this Krishna consciousness. So many places. Prabhupada is given his disciple to spread, and they are taken all over the world. Prabhupada itself taken. And again further spread. Now further our body is still there. We are chanting the holy name. We don't have now karmic reactions. What we have to do? Spread the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's what Krishna is telling today. As a blazing fire turns firewood to ashes, O Arjuna, so does the fire of knowledge burns to ashes all reactions to material activities. That's what, please, you have to know this knowledge. I am the spirit soul. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and the relation between us is the Divera Swarupa Hoya, Krishnera Nityadas. And then chant the holy name, do the like prasadam. You, whatever you are doing, serve to the Krishna. Like prasadam, we know whatever in home we are doing. But Prabhupada one point right in 3.13. If you are not offering to the Lord, you will become thief and a sinner. Then he writes next, if you are a thief and sinner, how there will be peace? He's asking a question. Because if you are not offering the Lord, you are a thief and you are a sinner. If you are both thief and sinner, there is no peace. Then whatever the peace formula whole world it is going on, it will not work.
You will be in pieces.
Pieces, that's what happening. That's what, like we can ask now, like air, water, all this how to offering. That's what we have this Archana Vidhi. When we are doing Archana Vidhi, we are offering everything. Even our false ego, subtle body we are offering to the Lord. Because our should be when we are doing Aarti, it is not like that here and see. We have to surrender more to serve Krishna. We are giving water to Krishna. We are giving air, fire to Krishna, air. All these things we are offering back to Krishna. during the archana. That's what we, like Grastas, we have to do deity worship at home. That's what Prabhupada is, made all this possible. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru.
Hare 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 Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhu. So much concepts covered today, so much references, so many Bhagavatam, especially this 4, Kutam, Bijam, Prarabdha, Aprarabdha, also about karma. So much topics Prabhuji explained very beautifully. Any questions? I think this is a very challenging topic today, whatever we discussed. It's a challenging topic.
No more karma, there is no more questions.
Yes. So, any questions anybody has?
Chant, feast and dance.
Yes. So, actually, we'd like to thank Prabhuji for his wonderful effort. Very difficult words, but Prabhuji explained with so many references, so that we'll be able to understand easily. And the conclusion is we have to take up karma, so that we will be always, guided by Krishna, and we will not get any reaction, and we will not get further entanglement here in this material world. So that is the thing. And so thank you very much, Prabhu. On behalf of all assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, let us express our heartfelt gratitude to Prabhuji by taking the shelter of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna.